So you were like
I was
25 minutes early?
Yeah, I was still 25 minutes early, but, you know, that was 5 minutes I could have taken my nap in.
Yeah.
I love how Ben's whole purpose of being punctual to work is so he can take a nap before he actually starts.
Well, my thing is I like to be there early, so I know that I'm not going to be late. Like,
Absolutely.
if I'm right outside, sure, I'll take a 15-minute
No, yeah,
and then jump in.
absolutely. I get it. I'm just fucking with you.
But,
Yeah.
I just like the thought of you taking
so
lots of naps.
I work as a cheerleading instructor.
Of course
more,
you like the thought of Ben taking lots of naps, Joey.
I do.
So you can
Cuddle.
punish
I have a
me.
story based on that once you're done.
So I'm a cheerleading instructor, more importantly, a tumbling instructor, so I teach people how to do backflips. And when I was 18 years old, I used to be able to do a standing double backflip with no bounces on a trampoline. It's very important to this story because now I'm 26. That's 8 years ago.
It's a long fucking time.
I haven't attempted a standing double backflip in 8 years. The last time I tried it was when a Tampa Bay Buccaneer, a football player, was at my gym, and I was like, oh yeah, sure, I'll knock it out, and I did it. It's been 8 years since that happened. I tried it today, and alright, so we have this thing called a foam pit. Now, most foam pits are filled with tiny little 8x8 inch, 8x8 inch cubes. Ours is a 6x10 by 3 foot deep block. So this is the video, and that's the end result.
Alright, and then there. So you can see Ben
Standing double backflip to my head.
Oh!
And now in our foam pit, there's a split right in the middle. My head went right in the split, and that's why it disappears from the video. The aftermath of that is I now have strained every single muscle in my neck and upper back leading to my shoulder on the right side. Left side.
Ow.
I don't know my right from my left.
That sounds
He
awful.
suffered severe brain damage as
I
well.
did.
What's
but
my excuse?
you're blonde. But it's fake,
But
so I
she's
don't get
I
it.
fixed my blonde. It looks nice now.
I
Congratulations.
fixed my hair.
Shut up.
I didn't
Look
fix my
long.
beard. Guys, I think I'm going to have to dye my beard brown
Why?
for my
Yeah,
cosplay.
it's super red
It's
right
super
now.
red right now.
It's especially on the
Well,
camera.
do the same thing you did for Halloween, where you...
That shit hurt, though.
It hurt?
Yeah, because it, like,
What did you use?
clumps in. I used the dye spray.
Oh yeah, no, fuck
it,
that.
like, clumped up in
That's
my beard,
awful.
and, like, it hurt so fucking bad to, like, even talk or laugh or anything. It's like how my neck feels right now.
Do some
Or
manic
in my
panic.
mouth. What?
Do manic panic on it.
Manic Panic doesn't make a brown. Manic Panic only does crazy colors.
I love how, like,
I
when
can do
Ben turns his
black.
head, like, he turns
I
his
have
whole
to
body.
turn my shoulder
He's like,
to look like more
Like
than
from Bicentennial Man.
yeah, but like to turn my head more than 2 inches, I have to like turn the rest of my body because it hurts so bad.
Damn.
But that's been my day. How's
I'm
everyone
just-
else's day been?
Did I do anything today? Went to the gym. That's about it. I worked.
You're looking a little buff there.
Oh, thanks.
Yeah, you worked
Finished
from
Halo
home.
5.
Yeah, I was working
Bitch.
from home. I finished Halo 5 yesterday. I finished Halo 5 twice in the first 24 hours it was out.
Yeah, same here. I mean, not twice, but I finished it. Well, let's see. So I got it midnight release, played it for a couple hours, but I was drunk, so I stopped playing out of respect for the game, and I was tired.
See, I deliberately did not drink. I really wanted to drink before, but I deliberately did not drink so that I knew I was completely sober when I played it.
Well, I completely forgot about the release, and my parents insisted on taking me out to dinner.
Okay, fair enough.
And I was like, if you're gonna pay for my dinner, you can pay for my drinks.
Hell yeah.
I got a Midori Sour and a Long Island.
Good combination of drinks.
I will probably be having one of those tonight.
I will have a gin martini.
Ooh, I might get
Extra
one of
dirty.
those.
I might just get a beer.
I think we're all
Do you
going to
think
drink
you
tonight.
Are we all drinking tonight?
Yeah.
Should we take an Uber to Fridays?
We'll call an Uber. Nah, but yeah, my neck hurts. I need a drink.
Yeah.
And you drank last week. You're driving, bitch.
Oh, damn. All right. It's only fair.
So, actually, Austin could drive. No, I'm just kidding.
Nope, I'm drinking.
But yeah, so I have not had a chance to play or buy or anything.
Even have an Xbox One?
Even have an Xbox One for Halo 5. So I watched all the cutscenes and spoiled the whole game for
Oh,
myself.
Did you watch all of them?
Yes, every single one from start to finish. It's
Okay.
2 hours and 47 minutes.
That sounds
Really?
Including dialogue scenes.
The game felt like it was that long.
Well, it pretty much was the entire game. It was pretty much a playthrough of this guy's game, but he just cut out the parts where no one was talking.
Yeah, there was a lot of story that happened in the game.
In the game, yeah. And
Yeah.
they made sure to include all of that, so it did kind of fit. But they didn't get all the data pads, and that kind of irritated me.
There are
But
a lot of data. Well, there's a chance that not all the data pads are know where they are yet. Because if it's anything like Halo 3 was, the skulls,
Oh, no.
it took months for people to find all the
I
skulls.
watched the Achievement Hunter videos on. They have half-buried data tablets, like they're buried in a rock.
Fantastic.
And, well, they're on Locke's mission, and Locke can do that
Well,
sensor thing.
Be careful.
Okay.
I don't know. Because, it's still, like, only 2 days, so,
Eh.
don't
Not
get
even
too
2
detailed.
days.
Yeah,
Secondary.
not even.
Locke has an ability that makes weight.
Well, I was talking about
checkpoints
like
easy-
locations for shit in case.
No,
people
no,
are
I'm not
finding
going to say
themselves.
anything about
Okay.
locations, but he has an ability. I
Like
think you hit down
scanning
on the
things.
D-pad,
Down on the D-pad, yeah.
and it shoots out a sensor, and you can see where data pads are or where your checkpoint is.
Right. Okay.
But yeah, that's about it. That's all I'm going to say. But apparently, they are a motherfucker to find.
Well, I bet. And there's like 10 per level. It looks like, give or take.
Yeah.
There's some are a little less, some are a little bit more.
Between 5 and 10, I'd say.
Yeah, I think that's a reasonable number. But yeah, the skulls on Halo 3, it took a long time for them to find the last like 3 skulls.
Yeah.
So like people were decompiling the game code to find it.
Wow.
Because there was one that you had to jump through. There was a level that had a series of the 7 halos, and you had to jump through the 7 halos in a certain order in order to
Make it appear.
make the skull appear that you then got somewhere else. I can't remember. It's been years since I played.
I know exactly what you're talking
And
about.
I remember
Is
like
that the I would have been your daddy's skull?
I believe it is actually.
Do you know what the rest of that is?
But the dog beat me over the fence.
I was
Yeah.
asking Nikki. I knew
Oh.
you knew.
No.
No, she doesn't know.
Yeah, and so you
The
had to
rest
jump
of
through
it's
it in
funnier.
a certain order, and people decoded the game to figure that out.
And then there's I vividly remember the one where it's where the Flood first appear in Halo 3, and
So the very beginning of the game.
no
No.
it's where the ship crashes on
Okay.
Earth. It was a Covenant ship, and it was made of like Flood stuff. And
Flood stuff.
Yeah. And then once you come to, at the very beginning of the game, you'll see a Flood guy jump from rooftop to rooftop and disappear.
Oh,
He's
right.
holding a skull.
Oh, yeah, you have
so
to
you gotta
shoot him.
headshot him.
But you have to headshot him at the right position so that the skull doesn't stay on the roof.
Yeah, because if he's jumping and you shoot him, the skulls keep flying.
Yeah, and as somebody who got all the skulls,
Oh no, I remember
several
getting that
times-
one with you. I was sitting next to you when you got it.
Were you?
Yeah.
Well,
that was in
Yeah, I guess you're right about what would have been.
Yeah.
Well, because it came out
2008.
or 2007. Because I remember I was taking privates with Adam
Mm-hmm.
when it came out,
Gross.
which was before I had actually joined the team.
Yeah.
So,
true.
but I got the skulls probably at least 15 times for all my friends at school.
Yeah.
September 25th, 2007.
Yeah, so that sounds about right.
Yep.
Yeah, man, good times.
We've known each other way too long.
That's our anniversary, I just realized.
September 25th?
Yeah.
No, I didn't
Look at
pick up
that.
on that.
I was.
Okay.
That's funny because I was always
Shucks.
thinking that day is like important in my head.
Important.
Like,
No, that's the day Halo came out. I knew it. But I'm actually excited because I was looking at the achievements for Halo 5.
Yeah.
There's a lot of co-op oriented achievements, which reminds me of Halo 3 because there was a huge replayability in the Halo 3 campaign solely because me and my friends went back to get all of the various achievements.
And I'm
Yeah.
hearing a lot that the multiplayer is a lot like Halo 2.
Holy
and that
shit,
It's like,
the multiplayer is so far everything I've wanted in a multiplayer for a long time.
good.
They also have that MMO variant where it's 24 versus 24, I think.
That sounds
Wow.
correct. Or maybe it's 12 versus 12.
Yeah, 24 is definitely a number in there. It's
Yeah.
either 24 v 24 or 12 v 12. And it's MMO, and then everybody fights, and there's AIs, and there's objectives.
Nice.
Yeah,
Yeah.
It's pretty fun. I've only
It's
played one
like
round,
a big
but-
PvP kind of thing.
That's fucking awesome.
Yeah. And I didn't realize that the other team... I thought the other team was AI and not real people. And so I was like, oh, well, I don't really have to worry about them because I'll...
They're AI.
You know,
I can
you're
kill them
used to the
later.
AI, even on Legendary level. There's a way they behave. Yeah, they didn't behave that way
They were people.
because they were people.
So like
If I shoot him, he's not dodging. He's just running at me. What's going on? He just keeps punching me.
Why is he still punching me?
I'm dead. He's teabagging me.
With his fist.
Wait, are you saying 420 Blaze It is not an AI?
Man, you know, whoever has the gamertag 420 Blaze It better own that shit.
Oh no, there was a ridiculous.
No, I'm talking.
gamertag
No, I'm
very
talking
similar.
specifically
Specifically
420 Blaze It. Whoever that is my hero, because he had to be early on to get the 420 Blaze It gamer tag.
Oh, it was Reefer Lungs with a Z 420. And his team, I think it was on Destiny. His team was OG Kush.
Hey, no. Actually, wait, wasn't Psy part of OG Kush at one point?
No.
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 I remember.
He's
Maybe
part-
no. Maybe it was my friends in middle school I used to play with were part of OG Kush.
Wow.
But
for them, it was-
just goes to show you.
For them, it was just they thought weed was funny. They didn't smoke.
Or super cool.
Or super cool.
Super
One of the-
cool.
Or both. Maybe they thought it was funny and super cool.
or they thought they were being losers.
Also, an opportunity.
Intentionally.
Yeah.
Intentionally.
We're gonna intentionally look stupid on the internet.
Basically.
Wait a minute. Isn't that us?
96 episodes.
Hey, at least we got the intro down. Sort of.
Yeah, I think we did it like 2 weeks in a row. ShadowCon is in a week and a half.
Yeah, that's scary.
God.
Yeah, I didn't print flyers or anything. I got shirts. That was the most important part.
Oh, speaking of flyers, we have
I
flyers.
finally have a
Oh,
shirt.
we have
again.
flyers. We could do that tomorrow. Yeah, Austin's got a shirt. I got a shirt.
I'm not wearing my shirt.
Nikki's not wearing her shirt or the Frosted Gaming shirt.
I think I have mine in my car, but I didn't wear it.
Let's
For
try to
the
remind
sole,
me.
for the sole purpose that I can't really take my shirt off right now.
Yeah, let's try to remind me to get the lab coats out of your car after this, so I can put the
yes.
logo on them.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes, yes.
Or you can.
And they need to be
No.
washed still.
I'll wash them all.
Or you
before I
can
send
This is me nodding.
not.
This is Ben's got a whole chest movement for his nod. It's quite nice.
So we should just hold mine to the side so that I can wear my lab coat for Halloween and
No, I'm good.
ShadowCon.
Um,
You suck.
I want to
Or you could just
Hate
buy a
you.
new one.
I know. I was gonna buy one
You
on
got a
Amazon.
freebie.
I was gonna buy one on Amazon, but it was like, oh, it'll come in the weekend of ShadowCon. Like,
Nah.
no,
Nikki,
or
Nikki has Prime.
it
or-
had Prime.
Or call me crazy. You can buy it where we bought all the other ones and go to the store and get it today.
No,
Yeah.
Fun
but
fact.
It's
Or not today, but
Or
tomorrow.
tomorrow.
very
tomorrow.
far.
I have to drive to your house tomorrow to pick up the fucking Dungeons and Dragon game that I've asked you to bring 2 weeks in a row.
It's okay.
Whole body movement.
She,
You need to do it like before I
you
left
left the
for
rotating
work.
chair so you can just rotate your anger.
rotate your anger.
It's not like you're looking there because you're happy.
I'm making an effort to turn towards you. I'm clearly angry.
See, I lucked out. He's already facing me.
Fuck you.
Do you see that energy? He didn't have to rotate to say fuck me.
So today at work, essentially a program was messing up and I had to restart the computer.
Mhm.
And I had forgotten that I found an old USB at my parents' house and I just brought it with me and I stuck it in the computer for external storage because we
Right.
got new people. I was gonna give them the old files and stuff. So I had it stuck in the computer and I'm like, okay, this computer's frozen. I'm gonna restart it. Restart it. Walk away so I'm not sitting at a blank computer. The MacBook.
Laptop.
So, yeah, I restarted the computer, walked away, came back. I'm like, why is the screen purple? Oh God, that USB I just put in was actually an Ubuntu key. So I was launching the computer as Linux
Fantastic.
at
Nice.
work.
I used to do that at school.
Yeah, but
You had to
I-
bypass all the
I could
filters
get
and shit. It was
fired.
Oh,
fantastic.
yeah.
Yeah, well, I couldn't. Well, I might have been able to get expelled for it, but it's not like my
Get fired
teacher
from school.
knew what the fuck was going on.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely.
He had no idea.
Especially if you put it as the
Why are-
stock background.
Why are you on Pornhub? How did you get there?
well, it's funny. There was a kid of special needs who managed to navigate to a porn site using the computer, like during class, past the filters.
What were your special needs, porn?
Yes, he was a
He
special
needed-
need of porn.
He was
You
an
need to
info?
watch some porn.
Yeah.
Actually, speaking of special needs, you can eat. I don't know if this is an okay thing to say. It's something about being able to get to the front of the line.
Oh yeah.
It's okay.
Get to the front of the
Okay.
line. Of what?
So I don't know
Holocaust?
I don't know if I want to spread this little secret,
okay.
but
Start it now.
yeah. So if you go to certain theme parks, they have what's called an ADA pass. It's like whatever disabled something.
Oh yeah.
And if you say you need one, they can't legally ask
Oh
you what your
yes,
disability
I
is. or
have
prove
heard that
it.
before.
And yeah, it's basically save $90.
In fact, one of our friends' moms used to do that before she turned actually disabled.
Oh.
And now she
Oh.
doesn't.
Wow.
Yeah.
No, she doesn't because she can't enjoy it.
Yeah. Well. But yeah, I have heard that, and although it's funny, because I remember when I was in 4th grade or maybe 5th grade, we had a friend who was in a wheelchair, or he was actually in a walker, and it was kind of cool being in his group because we always got to go to the front of the line for everything. So
It's pretty neat.
yeah,
Were you really good friends with him
I was actually good friends with him.
for that reason?
No, that was only one field trip of the year.
Ah, boo.
Well, I mean, I thought we could like take Nikki to Universal Studios and say that she's like financially deficient or something.
Financially
I don't
deficient.
think
Yeah, it's like
one,
vitamin deficiency.
I don't think that one would
Can we
qualify.
just say she's like,
Well, like you don't
She's
have
hungry.
to qualify.
It's my disability. I'm hungry.
I think
I have an
Well, I
iron,
just-
defi- I
I
have
was
an
gonna
iron
say,
deficiency.
you don't ever have to say that they have a
I have an
financial
iron
deficiency. You
deficiency.
just have to say
Yeah,
she's
you-
disabled.
Yeah.
You don't have to mention it's financially
but
disabled.
amongst us, we can agree.
Yeah, oh yeah, we all agree Nikki is disabled. Maybe not financially, but there's some other things we
Mentally.
can agree about.
she only knows how to scream,
Sure.
I'm hungry.
Knows how to improper use of microphone seems to be like a skill almost.
Almost.
So she's like a baby.
Basically.
That's all babies know how to do. Like, I'm hungry, and they don't know how to use
And
things.
break microphones.
She has up syndrome.
Oh, shout out to Sunday stream. That was awful.
That was fantastic.
Do you have a doorbell?
Fuck rings
Yes,
the
I have
doorbell?
a doorbell.
Who's
You mean who has a doorbell?
I didn't know
Do
you
not
had
have
a
a doorbell?
doorbell.
Everyone has a doorbell, Nikki.
You don't have a doorbell.
Yes, I do.
This is painful.
Of course he has a
Bullshit.
doorbell.
You just don't try it. I absolutely have a doorbell.
Right. Okay.
You probably shouldn't tell Nikki that because you know she's gonna like just keep.
Ding 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 ding.
Like,
Yeah, but I could easily disconnect it.
that's
True.
true.
So
She's
who-
gonna go to your house
who
and be
do you
like,
think it is?
"What does the fox say?"
More like ding 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 ding. Yeah, your joke sucks.
I thought my joke was fucking hilarious.
Oh no, not you, but like her trying to do it.
That's true, because she'd fuck it up somehow along the way. She'd be like, "The fox says."
How do you know the fox doesn't say that?
Or what does the fox say? And it's like one of the chimes, like dun 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 dun. dun.
And then when you disable the doorbell, she'll just bring her own doorbell. To fucking
She'll bring cowbell.
Oh my god.
look at all these ideas we have, Nikki.
So Ruby started.
It did.
I haven't
I haven't
seen
seen
it
it
yet.
either. So
Oh,
don't
I
fucking
watched it this
spoil
morning. It was excellent.
Good. Don't fucking spoil it, because that's the one thing I don't ever want
Good.
spoiled.
Good. Glad Ben doesn't like spoilers
Okay.
for something.
Oh wait, well, for one thing.
Well, you can threaten it.
I still want to do a
You
cosplay.
can threaten
as
it if you
Yang.
ever spoil something else again.
Well, except he'll probably watch whatever it is way before I'll watch whatever it is he hasn't watched. What? Like, I'm just saying, like,
Joey, have you even watched the second season of
I have
Revenge?
watched the second season, thank you very much. Fuck you.
I have not.
What?
Really?
No.
I watched
I
them all
don't
back to
either.
back on Netflix.
Oh yeah, they're back to back on Netflix.
Everybody
That's
dies.
how I
That's
find
Of course,
how
they're
it
back
is.
to back on Netflix.
I was
You
really
say you
sad
watched
when
them back to
nobody
back.
dies. Shout out to a secret chat.
A secret chat?
Well, what
That we made
secret
this
chat?
Oh, anyway.
I didn't get it on the secret chat.
We told
invited
you
you!
about the secret chat.
The Halo secret chat.
When
God.
did you
There we
tell
go.
me
Oh
that?
my god! you
About
were
3
part of the
seconds after
conversation.
you said, I want, or I like spoilers, I said, okay, would you like me to invite you to the chat? And that was the end of it.
It's basically us just talking about Halo, mostly me and Joey.
I missed it.
Well, you should have paid more attention.
I was
So-
I would
busy
like to say that I contributed a fair
with
amount.
things
Yeah.
we
Oh,
will talk
absolutely,
about
but it
on,
ended up, you know,
off
like,
the
just trailing
podcast.
off as I was-
Well,
I was
because I
talking about.
started working.
Yeah, same here. Like when y'all were talking about it a lot, my watch kept vibrating. I'm like, oh my god! And I
would
I'm
just
on
wrap my
a call
ra-
with a customer.
At that point, I was just took my watch off, wrapped it around my penis, and been like, "All right, Mr. Customer, how are you doing today?"
Ew.
Hold on just a minute.
And we're back.
Oh my god.
That's,
This is why I don't work with you.
it's also why Ben doesn't have a smartwatch.
It's true.
Okay, but now for real, what if somebody made a like fleshlight that was linked to your phone and really just vibrated when your phone vibrated?
That would be unnecessary.
Yeah.
Well, no, okay, because I use my
Why
phone.
would a flashlight vibrate?
I put my phone on my face. Why does a vibrator vibrate? Like, come on.
He has a point.
Anyway, I use
They
my
make
phone.
bullets for guys.
I put my phone on my face. I don't want
Is that in
my
case you like
phone
a finger
to
in
have
your
touched
asshole?
my junk.
Yes, but
If I have a special device specifically for vibrating my junk when I get a phone call, then I don't need to use my phone. See how that works?
well, how
yeah,
about
but
this?
does that mean the thing keeps vibrating? Like, even if you put it away and you're like getting a call 2 hours later?
you're at work somewhere else in your closet.
No, there's not an off button for electrical devices.
No, it'd have like
Shut
a,
up!
And it falls off the shelf. Daddy, what's this?
Don't tell your mother.
it'd have a sensor to know if it
It's
was on
to
your dick or not.
practice kissing!
So wait.
Get out.
All this device would do essentially is when you're in the action of it, you would know when like your conference is about to happen.
Yeah.
Oh my
and
god.
you get really
Oh
excited.
no, I'm running late. It helps you
I'm
finish
really
up so
running
you get to the conference.
Or it's you could use it as an alarm clock.
Oh my god!
So you have to keep it on you all day.
All
All
night.
night,
As
yeah.
if morning wood wasn't an issue already.
But now it's like morning wood and morning fake blowjob. It's, you know.
That'd be more like a hand job.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah,
you're right.
there's
Unless
not
you're like-
really any vibrating. Wait, that's a Hummer.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, and it doesn't have to only vibrate. It can have other features besides just vibrating.
Like
So, okay,
what?
Is it
So now-
self-lubricating?
Self-lubricating.
Now you're talking about a Bluetooth controlled flashlight. So now it's not just vibrating when the phone vibrates, but you can control many other features,
Okay, so we should get
such as lights,
right,
color,
and then you could have you could have your new Bluetooth-enabled flashlight
play
that
music.
plays for music.
Your SMS messaging Bluetooth.
SMS, yeah.
Well,
There's
no,
an
no.
LCD inside of it.
Or on top of it.
Wait, guys. How about it goes in sync to music so you can get off to your favorite song?
Or
That's a good idea.
Or if you're watching like videos, it's like. Da, 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 da.
I quit. I'm leaving.
Or
I'm I'm done affiliating myself with this group. That was what pushed you over, Ben? Really?
starts talking about video games, then the vibrating dicks. Yeah, that pretty accurately sums up all of our podcasts.
Basically.
Frosted shaming.
Frosted shaming. Oh man, our poor lives.
So
What
is there
else?
any other video games that came out that are worth noting? Not really, because Halo 5 trumps everything.
Syndicate. Absolutely, Assassin's Creed Syndicate.
Oh, right.
I didn't
that
even
was
hear
a
about
thing.
that till I was at Austin's house.
It was like.
And the
Assassin-
Overwatch beta happened.
Yeah.
It's Overwatch. Oh yeah.
It's that like a MOBA shooter game type.
Roller Coaster Tycoon World, I think. Whatever number 4 is an open beta. I think next weekend.
Ooh.
Interesting.
Well, it's open beta if you pre-order it. So,
Oh, boo.
but apparently it looks really good. So I'm excited for that. Live my old childhood memories.
Oh,
again.
I think there's actually stages of Mighty Number 9 I can play because I kickstarted it.
Backed it. Same here.
I heard it
But
was.
I'm not going to do it because I want to play the game in its entirety in
Well,
February.
I heard last E3 it was bad.
Yeah.
There was a lot of bugs. And
It was just
underwhelming.
yeah, underwhelming, not very functional.
Well, there's actually another game. It's based off of the creators of JSRF, Jet Set Radio Future.
oh, yeah. We talked about that a long time ago.
Oh yeah, we did.
I actually backed.
You
that
backed
in
that
the
one?
Game. Yes, I have access to it.
Is
If
it
y'all would
still
like
not out?
Yes, it's still not out, but I have
That looked
an
like
improved beta recently.
That looked like a pretty intense game to develop.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
That's the one where you're like sliding around on everything, right?
Hmm.
And you're dodging like police things.
Yeah, and like people are getting arrested for
What's
video
it called
games and
again?
stuff.
Yeah, that's what that was the whole thing behind it.
Yeah, I remember we found out about that game before we found out about Sunset Overdrive.
That's true.
Yes,
Actually,
that's
we talked
correct.
about both at the same time
Maybe
because I
possibly.
brought it up and then you brought up Sunset Overdrive.
right.
What is it called? Now I just
Now we're
I
going
just
back
forgot.
like 30 fucking podcast or
30
60 podcasts by
Yeah,
now.
60 or 70 at least. Shit.
Was I included?
No, it was before you were
it was
on the
immediately
podcast.
before you came.
Hover,
on.
Revolt of Gamers.
That's
That's
right.
correct.
Project update number 26 was on the 23rd of this month.
See, the only things I back are like side scrollers.
I've
Those
only
are what I'm good at.
I've only like backed
Using the
anything
term
to the
good
level
very
of getting
loosely.
something. I backed my Starry Dock, which holds my tablet over there. Which
I
is
still
quite
don't
nice.
have that.
Well,
You
to
still
be
haven't
fair,
got
I
it?
still got updates that they are still shipping.
Yeah, but we live like less than an hour away from
And
each
you
other.
ordered before I did.
Yeah.
Sorry,
Whippity.
but
It's no mighty.
and
I'm
Rocket
so
Book,
excited.
which is that notebook that you can microwave to basically erase the whole notebook.
I just got an update about that on my email.
Oh, yeah, like today.
Yeah.
Well, they're supposed to be shipping by the end of the month, so.
In fact, it came in at 3:59. Speak of the devil, second email.
Oh,
You're supposed to have gotten your 3D printer too.
Wait,
Oh, no,
Austin's,
that's been-
Austin
they keep
is
postponing.
supposed to got his 3D printer since his first podcast, so at this point,
Well, they kept postponing it and they kept making improvements, so I'm okay with that.
okay.
But they've like released their market and then they've pushed out like the first batch. They're actually mailing them now,
Okay.
so I should be getting it like within the next couple weeks. No, people actually have them. They're taking pictures and stuff.
It's like
I'll
the people who
believe
work
it.
at the company that are
Raptor
holding like the demo
claws.
models,
I'll believe it when I actually see it in your room, or you send me a picture of it on Hangouts, and then
Yeah.
I'll believe it.
and we'll buy some filament.
But I'm
We'll
really
play with
excited
it.
for
Shadowcon
Rocket Book.
Rocketbook.
Yeah.
My wallet drone is on the way too.
Your wallet drone?
It's
Oh,
a
it's
like
drone
a-
about that big.
I'm expecting a drone that like carries your wallet around.
Just hovers next to your head and shoots out credit cards whenever you buy shit.
The idea is, you don't have to carry your wallet with you. You just
Yeah, but someone else could steal the drone
no, I didn't know. It goes up really high.
Oh, Fable Legends. That's,
along with all the other drones.
Yes,
we, I don't know anything about Fable Legends
I don't know anything
except
about Fable
for that
Legends
it's a game.
Yeah, I'm not looking too fond of that. It's nothing like the other Fables. It's a
That's okay with me.
It's a
I'm-
4-player specific game, and it plays kind of like a board game.
I'm okay with that.
It actually plays like games like you like, MOBAs.
Yeah, I'm okay with that.
Yeah, I'm not okay with that. I'm not a fan.
I am definitely okay with that. And I might actually start practicing shooters to get good at them.
That's probably a good idea.
And then, because from everyone talking about the Halo 5 multiplayer, I really want to get into that.
Yeah, from what I've played, it is fucking fantastic.
But I'm going to have to, like, beat the game on Legendary 100 times to even come close to getting good at shooting people in real life.
You should just get an Xbox One, and we should have a Destiny team.
Well, I could
Team
do...
Frosty.
We could do that, but I don't think they professionally compete.
Yeah,
but
I have no
we could
intention
still-
of professionally competing in Halo.
They do have some serious competitions.
Actually, no, wait a
Like,
second.
it's yeah.
Because our friends at that energy drink establishment already said that they have a Destiny
Oh, that's
one.
right. And I remember saying that. I don't remember seeing anything about it.
Right.
But I do want to get really competitive at Heroes of the Storm because I'm actually decent at that. Actually, surprisingly good at support in League of Legends.
Yeah.
Like, I kept Psy alive, and Psy just, like, rushed headfirst into death every fucking chance he respawned.
Sounds like it's real life.
Yeah. I'm so good at support, I get paid for it. It's called tech support.
My job is to keep my players alive.
So good at programming, I
The
get
only
paid
thing,
for it.
the only downside
I'm not funny.
to support maining is it's very hard to go up the ranked ladder because you're not carrying your team. You're not getting the most kills.
Oh.
The most you get is the most assists.
Yeah, I can
That's
see
kind of
that'd
what
be
you're there for. Stop
annoying.
playing footsie with me, Nikki.
You just touched my foot!
It's too close to mine.
You're dumb. Fight me.
There we go. Now I'm happy.
I
Yeah.
just like running into battle and just beating the shit out of everyone.
See,
I
that
take the
doesn't
most
work in
damage,
League of
though.
Legends, though. Like, you and Psy are this. Well, Psy plays top lane, and you can do that in top lane. You can run in and 1v1 at level 1. In bottom lane, there's 2 people. So if you run headfirst before your support even gets out of base, you're going to die.
So are you a top or bottom bin? That's the
I'm a
question.
bottom. I'm a power bottom.
So how does middle work into that?
Huh?
How does middle work into that?
Well, you see, when a man loves a woman and possibly another woman or a man,
Or another man. You...
or there's 3 men, I don't know. how
3
this
men?
is
I was
going.
saying 2 man, 1 woman. I don't
Or
know.
a Bruce Jenner.
Or a Bruce Jenner. If there's one
But
man,
Bruce
one woman,
Jenner
and a
still
Bruce
only
Jenner,
has 1 part.
Yeah.
but he dresses like the other.
Yeah.
No.
Oh, no.
No, he dresses and has the same
Okay.
part now.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that's
Did
why
not know that.
was the
Yeah,
big deal.
Yeah, that was a big deal. He got like the operation done.
Oh, good for him.
You think he'd be that big in the news if it was just she's dressing differently?
Yeah.
No.
It is
With
the news.
with the media today, yeah.
Oh,
I
okay.
fully
Okay.
expect
All
that.
right, fair enough.
That's actually what I wanted to bring up. So, there is a term for someone who has a girlfriend, but is completely homosexual, but wants to hide it by having a girlfriend.
Don't we
so
know a guy?
y'all are in the clear from this definition.
Isn't that would be like somebody in the closet? I don't know. I knew a guy who. We're getting really off
My
topic
ex-girlfriend's dad is now gay. I don't know how that works.
here. Wait, really?
Georgia.
Really? Oh no! Yeah, I knew that. That's old
Yeah.
news.
An entire state is gay?
Yes,
That's her
no.
name.
An entire state's dad is gay. That didn't actually improve the situation at all.
Oh, man. So,
We need to promote, like, senators and stuff to be like state dad.
State like instead of having a state flag, you have a state dad.
You could have
like-
both.
I don't
You could
think
have a state dad that waves the state flag.
Yes.
Yes. And no, I don't think it has to be a senator. I think it could just be a state dad.
I think
Yeah,
it would
like
be
the
funny
governor
if,
and
like,
then
the
the state
governor
dad.
is
Yeah.
the state dad.
And the state dad keeps all of his state children in line.
and what if this is a step state dad?
Is that
That's the next elected official.
does that
the
mean
one who
Is
doesn't
that
love
like-
them as much?
Is that like if you have a state mom who's married? It's like,
yeah, where's the state mom?
yeah.
State mom is if it's a lady.
Well, no, we're not doing the governor thing. There's an independent,
Yeah.
out-of-office person known as the state dad who is elected by the state as being the most awesome state dad.
And if it's a female, there's a
And
state dadette.
they have to meet the requirements of dad jokes,
State
dadliness.
Which incorporates the dad joke. State
Wait.
dadette. For a female.
Yeah, rather than mom, because there's no such thing as mom jokes. You don't have mom jokes.
That's true.
But
Yeah, like,
you do have dad jokes.
what
You
would
have a
the
state dadette.
qualifications of a state mom be?
You have to have a child.
Make
Well,
sure
do you
everybody's
have-
eating healthy.
Now hold on.
Wash the dishes.
Make sure everyone is eating.
Wait, do you, as a state dad, do you have to have kids, or are all the kids in the state your kids?
They're all your kids. Everyone in the
Yeah,
state
so
is
the
your
state
kid at that
mom
point.
So your
doesn't
state-
necessarily
So
have to
as a
have...
state dad, you don't necessarily have to have kids.
Do you have to pay state welfare?
No. The state pays you welfare.
What about
Wait.
state child support?
No. What about
I
after
claim
you,
them all as state dependents?
wait? Now what happens after you are no longer state dad? Do you then have to pay alimony?
Or are you
child
grandfathered
support.
in?
Austin is the state dad of Florida.
Oh man.
Wait, so would that be like the great-grandfather since everybody's old in Florida?
Ooh,
Did you go straight from dad to great
State
grandfather?
grandfather.
state grandfathered in.
The fetus is impregnated as a fetus.
That happened recently.
I did hear
Someone's
about that.
biological father is their twin.
What?
What?
Ew.
Yeah, like someone's twin didn't make it in the womb, but their DNA inseminated their mother, which created them.
Wow.
Wait, you listened to the last Rooster Teeth podcast, didn't you?
No, I didn't.
Oh, because they talked about that, and it brought up a very interesting question. Okay, so what Austin was talking about is, and now Austin, you actually ate your twin, didn't you? We've talked about it before.
On the podcast?
Yeah. Anyway,
Long story short,
Think that's
Austin
a
ate his
little
twin.
yeah, they all kind of been now.
Okay, good.
Yeah. So anyway, when you're in the womb, you can have a twin and the other twin not make it, and you kind of merge DNA, so that you as an adult can have two sets of DNA. So, for example, like you could sample the DNA from like your skin, and it's one person, but your saliva's DNA is another person.
Oh, neat.
That's weird.
And in the story that Austin was just talking about, his saliva had one DNA, but his sperm had another DNA. And the sperm at that point was equivalated to his brother's DNA that was never born. So it raises the very important question, who are you really? Are you the DNA in your sperm, or are you the DNA in your saliva?
Well, here's the real question. Does DNA, is that the actual classification of who you are?
It is in terms of who your kid is.
Because in that sense, you could also say like that whole brain transplant thing that was a hoax that one time. But like if you transplant your brain and you have someone else's DNA as the rest of the body, who are you really?
See, it was an interesting question.
Let's see.
But solely
Wouldn't
based
the
on
body
DNA.
reject the brain at that point?
Yeah.
Not necessarily
No,
always.
not necessarily.
There's
It's
the
a complicated process,
possibility-
which is why we haven't.
There's
successfully
absolutely a
done it yet.
possibility. But
But-
there's absolutely a possibility of any type of
But
transplant.
okay, let's
Apparently, some crazy
let's
Russian
roll back
dude's cool
to some more
about it.
focused topic here. Let's assume DNA is you to the extent of the conversation. Hi. So, do you? What is the part of your DNA? Is it the DNA in your saliva? Is that you, or is it the DNA in your sperm?
I'm the DNA of the DNA of the DNA, so I don't know what the DNA is.
But what about the TNA? That's what
Jesus
really
Christ.
matters.
TNA,
Okay.
yeah. High
So
five.
no.
Let's try to go somewhere with the conversation. You guys
No,
fucking
I would
threw it to the
say
ground.
the ruling DNA matter.
The ruling. Well, what's
Yes.
ruling?
Whatever's more.
Well, but let's say you have a kid, and all because your sperm is that DNA, all of your kids are going to have that DNA.
Well, then I'd go by that because.
So you're
that
saying your
makes you-
dick
yes.
is the most important part of you.
Yes, absolutely.
Okay.
No, I would say.
on.
Sorry, I didn't mean to.
No, that's fine.
Okay.
All right. So Austin thinks that his dick is not his most important.
No, I didn't say that. I'm saying. Would that mean that your saliva isn't yours? No, it's both yours. You just have two DNAs.
What's your brother's?
No, you have two DNAs because you are your embodiment.
Because you took over the other part, so it's still you. Now you just have two of it because you're a greedy son of a bitch.
Or you're well endowed.
Well, one of the
I just wanted you guys to start ranking your body parts. Is really what I was going
My
for.
penis is the most important part of my body and my life. I think with
So
men,
what's like
and
the
one
least
down below.
important part?
Probably like my pinky toe.
Pinky toe? yeah, I'd rather lose my pinky than
Yeah,
my
fuck the pinky toe. It always gets
Maybe like my
stubbed on.
weenus skin. I don't necessarily care too much for that. That's not really
Actually-
important.
If you can't bend your arm, you'd miss it a lot.
Nah, I'd just pimp slap the shit out of everyone.
I need
The
to,
handshake.
I need to drink something.
I still have another arm.
Oh, so
Particularly
I
my
think
right
with your
weenus.
skin altogether.
Yeah, fuck that.
It's
Your
specifically
right
your
weenus.
left weenus skin.
If it was my left weenus skin, I'd be in trouble because I'm left-handed. But if we remove the right weenus skin, can you imagine how hard masturbating would be? I don't think I can manage.
You get a friend and you'll do each other. Arm like the part.
You'd have to get like a reverse dinosaur arm. You know the little like extender arms. You'd have to get one that like went backwards.
Parents
Oh my
would
God.
love you because when you go to a dance, arm like the part. Leave room for Jesus.
So basically, you're saying we're grinding on Jesus together.
Absolutely.
Man.
God, I hate when people say that because that's my immediate go-to. It's like, so you mean I'm rubbing my dick on Jesus?
What?
Well, gee, if you're leaving room for Jesus in the middle, you know,
Oh, okay.
you gotta. So somebody's got to be rubbing their something on Jesus.
Apparently, me and Jesus
Hey,
have a
listen-
closer relationship than I thought.
But do we have to leave room for like Jesus between me and Jesus? Or are there now 3 Jesuses that are separating me and Ben?
And what's the
Ah.
plural term for Jesus?
Jeez, I.
Jesus?
It's like octopi. Jesus.
Jesus.
or would it just be G's?
Or Jesus's.
Jeez.
Would it be Jesus?
Well, Jesus
Jesus
sounds
is?
too like possessive. Like
Jeez?
Jesus is
Or Jesus?
Jesus' room.
Jews? But then, now we're throwing in Greek mythology with Zeus.
No.
No, I think it's Jews.
Jesus.
Oh, Jesus, yeah.
Or Jews.
Does
Oh,
any
Jesus
Jesus
Jew.
fit into the
Jew.
scenario?
Jesus.
No, Jesus.
Jesus.
Jesus is out. All right.
No, Jesus could be like a Spanish Jesus. Like the gardener Jesus.
What if every extra entity of Jesus was just a different like
That was racist.
racial category?
There's one Jesus for everyone. You're saying? Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I'll
like
take that.
Korean Jesus from 20 whatever street.
21 Jump Street.
That one.
Korean Jesus.
Yeah.
Then we got 22 Jump Street. Next up, 23 Jump Street.
24, 25.
We're just moving down the street.
30 Jump
Well, I
Street.
think they actually made that joke in the
Yeah,
movie.
they're like,
Yeah.
oh no, we moved across the street.
And then they saw like 23 Jump Street, and they're like,
Yeah.
oh man, I can't remember what the line was, but
Well, there's like
still
a
haven't seen that
end
yet.
credit end scene at the end of that movie. It's pretty funny.
Was there-
End credit end scene at the end of that movie.
it's called
Yeah.
the Stinger. It's after the credits.
Yeah.
called
It's called the Stinger.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Like a scorpion?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, it's like on the tail end. Let's get it. Stinger
Hi.
at the tail.
What if
Hey.
scorpions had like a really effeminate voice whenever they stun things? Like, hey,
Oh.
stop it!
I like that.
Okay.
No offense to the gays.
Oh my God.
No offense to the
Oh my God.
gays. Stop it!
Oh man. Sorry to anybody that we're offending.
No offense to the gays.
What if they screamed?
Caleb in the chat says, I'm so lost at this point, it's funny. I want you to know, there is no actual point of location. The whole podcast is lost. 96 episodes of content lostness.
We should make a TV show based on us.
We're continuing this podcast because we're trying to figure out what we're talking about.
We actually just decided one day that we were having a conversation and we couldn't remember what it was. So we then said, oh, well, let's start recording it so that we can remember it if we bring it back up again.
You know,
And
I
that
do
was
believe
96 weeks ago.
I think that actually was.
Pretty much.
Because it was Yumi and Sai playing Cloudberry Kingdom, and we said something, and we're like, oh, we're never going to remember that because of circumstances.
No, I think we did that before the podcast.
Circumcising?
That too.
Or, no, I think we did the podcast before we did the Let's Play.
No, I think we did the Let's Play first, and then we did the podcast.
I don't remember.
Because we were way worse off when we did the podcast. We had to cut half of it off.
I don't remember. Anyway.
Exactly.
But yeah. So Syndicate was a good game.
Yeah?
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
good.
Looping all the way the fuck back to Syndicate.
I found out some crazy similarities between Windows and Assassin's Creed, and I'm forming this opinion
Between
as I'm talking.
Windows and Assassin's Creed.
Yeah,
You're
so-
reaching really far.
Okay. So when Windows first came out, it was amazing. You know, you had
I
nothing
thought
to
you were
compare it
talking
to.
about actual Windows.
Yeah.
Wow.
Well, I would imagine when Windows first came out, that was pretty fucking amazing. I can see outside, and there's nothing coming in my window. It was good.
Well, okay, so you've got Assassin's Creed and Windows. When they first came out, it was amazing, but after a while, you're like, okay, it can't do much. Okay. Then Assassin's Creed 2 came out, which was amazing in comparison. Okay. And the next Windows iteration was amazing in comparison. Okay. And then they made a couple other Windows that were like, just improvements. Okay. Now you've got Assassin's Creed 2 and the trilogy of the two. Okay.
Yeah.
And then
It was
Assassin's
a hell of a
Creed.
storyline.
Yeah.
Yep.
So then Assassin's Creed 3 comes out, and that sucks. That's Vista.
That was Vista.
Okay?
Assassin's Creed is the Vista of Windows.
Yeah. So then 7 comes out, and that is Assassin's Creed 4 Black Flag.
I thought we were
Amazing
on
game.
Assassin's Creed 7. I was like, holy shit, there's a lot of Assassin's Creed games.
So then,
There still is, though.
yeah.
There's still probably
Yeah.
a 7.
So then you've got Unity, which is 8, which isn't as good as 7, but it has some improvements. So you're like, oh, this is kind of cool, but it's really annoying.
Okay.
Unity sucks. It has a lot of bugs. And then
Are we
Syndicate
talking
comes
about the
out.
game engine?
Syndicate comes out, and that's Windows 10.
Or Windows 9.
So it doesn't exist.
Assassin's Creed 9. I don't fucking know. It's hard to keep track of.
So yeah, it's like
So did you say that Syndicate is good or bad?
Syndicate is good. I haven't played enough of it to
So you're
rank
saying
it.
that Windows 10 is good?
Windows 10 isn't bad.
I like Windows 10.
I like
Did you
Windows
know
10.
that your Xbox One notifications are mirrored on your?
I heard you point that out.
Yeah,
when we played
Chris.
last night.
Well, it doesn't happen for
Chris
me,
pointed out.
but for Chris, whenever he gets an achievement on his Xbox, his computer dings.
Did he turn that on though?
I don't think so. I doubt he would have turned it on.
Have you ever used the Xbox app on your computer?
No.
Probably not.
That's probably why.
Probably true.
Probably.
Probably.
What is the
Probably.
probability of him using it though?
Probably.
I don't know. What is the probability of getting one twice in a row if you roll a die twice?
I don't know. It's like
Wait. One,
Probably
2 out of 12, so 1 out of 6.
1 out of
probably
36.
One out of
1 out
36.
of
Well, consecutive.
36.
Oh, never mind. It's doubled. Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry. My bad.
Anyway.
I only know this because I play Dungeons and Dragons.
No, you don't.
I know this because
no, I don't. No, I fucking don't, Nikki.
Look how tense he's getting. His shoulders are getting all up, and then he can't get them back down.
It's Frankenstein's monster.
Oh, that's a new movie coming out. Victor Frankenstein
Oh yeah.
with
About-
Saw
Harry
that.
Potter.
Yeah.
Yeah, and there's someone else in
Harry
it.
Potter's friend.
No, it's
Is it Aiden Turner?
I don't know. I can't remember his name
Okay,
to save
hold
my life
on.
or what he's
Hold on.
called.
I'm gonna look it
Caleb
up.
wants to know if we remember the thing we asked him he asked us last time.
When was this?
No.
I'm guessing last week or the week before.
You asked us something last week.
Was it about pretending to be pregnant? Was that you?
We probably don't. We have.
Oh, you might be right.
No. In which case, no,
Yes.
I'm good.
Anyways, so a very typical mix-up that people have is calling that monster from the Frankenstein series Frankenstein, when it's actually
Yes.
Frankenstein's,
Frankenstein's
monster. So XKCD is a webcomic that I read quite a bit, and for people who don't know, it's actually pretty good, but it has a lot of intelligent humor, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he actually made a comic where he basically covered up that whole issue.
You know what I feel like right now?
What?
I feel like a Master Chief from Halo 1.
That was more like Samus.
Or more like how Nikki plays video games.
Yes.
Yeah. Well, no, that's more like.
Oh,
And then back
he has
down.
the comic right up here. But essentially, it's he's writing his own story, quote unquote, that's canon, where the monster is called Frankenstein and the doctor's just called the Doctor. And then
Huh.
Joey's about to link it. No.
Well, I thought I was going to, but it didn't quite work.
Okay.
So
What if Frosty the Botman unlinks your link?
there we go.
You're
No, he won. I'm in a whitelist.
Professor Xavier is going to be Frankenstein.
Yes, that's who he is.
Right.
From Days of Future Past.
Yes.
Yeah.
Professor X.
Why not
Um,
any of the other ones?
What?
And First Class. That's the only two he's been in.
Okay, just wondering.
Okay. How did you pull that one off, Nikki?
I'm scratching my face and I hit the thing.
You know why that was a problem? Because your chin was probably over the microphone.
Let's do the Nikki. Feels really weird on my beard.
See, she's used to that shit.
I'm gonna trim my beard down again.
More than it is now?
Yeah, like very 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 short.
You know, I was thinking about like once a
Oh.
week trimming it down 1 millimeter until it was gone, and to see if you guys like really noticed. Like, Joey, what happened to your beard? Like you didn't shave it off, but it's gone.
See, I
Nobody mentioned how pretty my hair looks,
Shut
so
up, looks like
no
shit.
one's going to notice.
Good. Glad we got
that was a good smacking sound too.
It was
We got some domestic violence on the podcast. This is great.
documented here, as you can see, Nikki abusing her lovely boyfriend.
Ow! My face receptors.
Your
Face
face is
receptors.
Yes.
Ow! The left side of my face.
I'm glad I got my hair cut. I don't regret it. It
I need
feels
a-
much
I
better.
need
Have
my
you
hair-
ever regretted a haircut?
Not really.
Yes.
I don't think I need it. Okay.
Really?
I thought I was going to need a trim before MetroCon or
I
ShadowCon,
think you're
but
fine.
I'll be all right.
No, I've never regretted a haircut. I've got like a bad haircut, but I've never been like, damn, I shouldn't have cut my hair.
I got all my hair cut off once.
More of like
Like, it
a.
was like
I accidentally
under.
snipped my penis.
I could see
I'm just
regretting.
kidding.
I could see regretting shaving my beard.
Well, like I'd shave.
I have nightmares
completely.
about that sometimes. No, I'm not kidding. Like sometimes I have on several occasions had a nightmare where I accidentally trimmed the part too far
And you
and it
just
fucked
shaved
up the
it?
beard, and I would have had to shave it, otherwise it would have looked stupid.
I've had that same
I
nightmare.
and
And for me, that is a legitimate nightmare because I am my beard. There's
I-
no Ben, only beard now.
I have only been angry twice in my life, like truly angry. Both of them were because of dreams. One of them was because I shaved it, because I shaved my beard.
What was the other one?
His girlfriend fucked some dude.
No, she didn't fuck some dude, but she. What was it?
Did you have one of those dreams? Were you that person?
She
And
cheated.
wake up and like punch her in the face.
No. I
That
can't
actually
remember.
happened to me though. Like
Punch her in the face.
my ex had a dream that I cheated on her, and she turned around and punched me.
I think it was one step further, and I have no idea why Dream Joey was so pissed off about it, because like modern Joey would have been like, haha, serves you right, but she cheated, and she was my ex-girlfriend, and she cheated on her boyfriend.
And you got mad?
In my dream, I got mad, and then I woke up and I'm like, why the fuck would I be mad?
I'd be
High-fiving
high-fiving.
all around. High five to you, to the boyfriend, to the
Dude, she cheated on
dude
him
she cheated on him with. Fuck it, high five to her. High five to everybody.
You
High
get
five to
that
myself. Fuck yeah,
No, there was
You know when you clap
Ow.
for someone, you're really just high-fiving yourself.
pretty much.
essentially, yeah.
I think he's got
Or
the
now you're
seal
making
clap.
sex noise.
So what's really awkward is when
Right, enough.
people come to like someone's birthday celebration at a restaurant, and like they all gather around and start like
Yeah.
happy birthday, all that crap, and the person, like, it's their birthday and they're like I'm clapping along, guys.
Man, I fucking hate like having people sing happy birthday to me. It's so fucking awkward. Like, what do I do?
Dude, I love
Oh.
it. I start singing along with them.
Well, that's usually what I do, because that's like the least awkward of all the awkward things that could happen.
I
Otherwise,
start
I'm just
dancing
like,
on the
Speaking of
fucking
awkward
chair,
birthdays
this is-
at restaurants, sorry.
This is
Oh
why
my
people don't do
God.
it for me. It's because I'll get up and I'll start dancing on the chair. And they're like,
okay
you,
with
you
that.
can't do that.
be like, yeah, you
Because
can.
now I'm embarrassing everyone else that I'm with for trying to embarrass me.
So on Monday, was it?
Yes.
Okay, so my birthday was actually on Friday, and my parents.
Jesus, was your birthday really only on Friday?
Yeah,
That
23rd.
feels for fucking ever ago
Oh,
already.
jeez, yeah.
28th. So yeah, Monday, my parents wanted to take me out for a birthday dinner, so they took me to an Outback, like right next to my apartment. Y'all have been there, I
Yeah.
think,
Yeah.
or something.
Did we? No, I don't think
No, we
we've
haven't
been
been to
out
the
back
Outback.
together.
We went to the Buffalo Wild Wings.
Okay, that's right. So
Jerks.
they were like,
Didn't
yeah,
invite me.
let's go there. You were
in
out
Chicago.
of town. So, anyways,
Oh, good times.
they, they took me out, and Nikki was with me, and they closed in 5 minutes.
Oh,
Or 10 minutes, 10 minutes, I'm sorry. And my parents were like, oh yeah, we can go in. I was like, no, I don't want to do that. You know, like, yeah, sure, they'll let people in, but that means that that person in the back can't go home until after they finish cooking my meal, after
and
they're
cleaning it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
They've probably already turned off the grill and everything. They're ready to go. They'd be oh god. As a cook now,
Yeah.
I know how fucking terrifying and like annoying that is.
As a waitress,
absolutely.
I remember people coming in 5 minutes like, sure.
I'd be like, I'm
You
sorry.
can
but
have
that was turned
a
off.
go.
yeah, like I made it a point. Like my parents were like, oh yeah, we can stay here. I was like, no, it's okay. We can just if you really want food here, we'll just get it to go and we'll go home and eat. You know, so at least
Right,
you don't have to like
that's-
clean the
God.
table and wait.
But they
on us,
said
you know?
something
Yeah.
along the lines of, no, it's all right. They'll be fine with it. I'm like,
Yeah.
no, they won't be fine with it.
I'm surprised. I've seen it before, but I'm surprised that more restaurants don't have a. You can't
Last
come
call.
in before
Oh,
or
Olive
after
Garden.
30 minutes before.
The Olive Garden that Nick used to work at absolutely does that.
Yeah,
10
good.
minutes, like it's like it's
Did
like
Nikki
15
spread
or 10
her
minutes.
eyeshadow over her eye?
Yeah, she did. But like 10 to 15 minutes before they close, they will stop letting people in.
Good.
They'll be
Okay.
like, look, the kitchen is closed down for the rest of the night.
Good.
Good.
Chick-fil-A does that with breakfast, which is so upsetting because
fuck that,
I
dude.
Well,
I
with
work,
breakfast? That doesn't make sense.
well, no, I work at 11. Okay.
Uh-huh.
And so I leave my apartment at 10 to get there early. It's because it's about half an hour away.
Get a Mc 1031.
What?
Get a Mc 1031.
I make 10:31.
Yeah. You go to McDonald's and you order a cheeseburger and a egg McMuffin. You put them together.
Although now they
Well-
serve breakfast all day, so.
No,
Yeah.
that's true.
Oh my
So it
god.
can be a
Still a
McKinney.
Mc 1031.
So, with Chick-fil-A, I would be waiting in line, and it's like 10:28. I'm like, oh god, yes, I made it. I'm waiting in line. I see the guy go out there and turn the thing,
Yep.
and I'm like, I'm going up to the thing. I'm like, oh,
I still have 2 minutes.
yeah, and like I would have gotten breakfast, but I don't want to eat a entire chicken sandwich for breakfast.
Oh, that makes one of us.
Wait,
Not always.
would you eat a chicken biscuit?
Sometimes.
Because I would
I would
consider a
emphasize-
chicken biscuit to be more food than a chicken sandwich because the bread on the chicken biscuit is thicker than
Yeah,
bread.
that's
'cause
true.
It's more biscuity.
It's more biscuity, exactly.
Well,
Biscuity,
I
biscuity
would,
is now a term of measurement.
I would personally get chicken minis,
That's my personal
which are
choice.
cooked completely different.
Man,
Oh my
I fucking
God, I
love
love
chicken
those.
minis. I had them for the first time
Absolutely.
actually when Nikki was in Chicago, and I drove Ben to work.
That's true.
Because he was in that accident,
It's a fact.
and that was the first time I had chicken minis, and it changed my life.
It is known.
No, I want chicken
I
minis.
kind of want to get McDonald's for
Yeah, me
breakfast
too.
now.
Yeah, me too.
Dude,
Andrew
I
can get
love
it
how
late.
McDonald's started selling 24-hour breakfast when I stopped eating fast food. Like, I try
Well, I'm
and
proud
go
of you,
out of my
Nikki.
way to not eat fast food.
I'm proud of you. For
When's
that.
the last time you had fast
Thanks.
food? Actually, I couldn't even say
I
the last
just
time I
had
had
fast food today. I'm trying to not eat it.
That is the most typical Nikki
Yeah.
situation ever. Yeah, I'm really trying not to eat fast food. Well, when's the last time you had fast food?
She's had
once.
Steak and Shake at least twice within the past 4 days.
Okay, for the record,
What?
Steak and Shake is like borderline fast food.
No,
When
dude,
we
no,
got the
it's super
shakes
greasy,
together
though.
and we got your food, and now it's this one.
All right.
Poor Epic Challenger doesn't have
Oh, it's
fast
the
food
same-
breakfast all day.
Yeah, it's the same meal, but that's twice. That's eating twice.
Ben hungry?
Yes,
Doesn't
Ben's hungry.
count.
Ben has not
Yeah,
eaten all day.
It's funny.
Nikki's
One of the
kinda hungry.
benefit we should maybe feed Nikki like immediately before the podcast more often. We've gone over 50 minutes.
She started it with it.
Wow.
Yeah, I started the podcast with it.
but she didn't bring it up again.
You're bringing it
Is
up,
she-
though.
well,
I'm bringing it.
Yeah,
he's
you're
bringing it
I'm
up.
bringing
fucking
it up.
hungry. I haven't ate all day.
But we're at 50 minutes. Now would be an appropriate time rather than 30 minutes. We
Okay,
get an extra
let's go
20
eat.
minutes of podcast time out.
Cool.
So
go
anyway,
eat,
thank you
asshole.
guys all for watching. You've all been fantastic. If you haven't followed us already, please do. Follow buttons over there
There.
somewhere. We will be back Wednesday at 7 o'clock back Sunday for the party stream at 6 p.m. and Wednesday at 7 o'clock for Woman Crush Wednesday, then 9 o'clock again for the podcast. You guys are really making it hard for me to tell everybody where our next shit is.
Don't pay attention to what's going on back
I was
here.
just moving around. She was making the noise.
Yeah. Stop making noises so I can finish the podcast so we can go fucking eat. Anyway, I'm gonna fucking turn off everybody else's microphone. There you go. How about that, bitches? It's just me now. It's not that quiet. Shit, guys. We'll be back on Sunday at 6 o'clock for the party stream where we'll play like Quiplash and Fibbage and stuff. And then Wednesday, again at 7 p.m. for Woman Crush Wednesday. And 9 p.m. for the podcast, Eastern Standard Time. So thank you all for watching. You have all been fantastic. And again, please drop us a follow if you haven't followed us already.
We love you.
We love you.